My name's Andy, this is James, we're called Honne and we're from the UK. So in terms of like our influences, it kind of varies. When we first started, we were listening to a band called Ink and a band called Rye as well. But also like in terms of what you listened to growing up, like a lot of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, like Quincy Jones production, and we're also quite into like James Blake and stuff, although it's not really anything like it. We've sort of taken little elements of all the things we like and tried to come up with something a bit fresh.
Yeah, because we love the electronic side of music, but we always wanted to keep it quite traditional in terms of the songwriting and have songs that take you on a journey and have, you know, a beginning, a middle and an end. So
yeah,
I think we've achieved that.
So the writing process for Gone Are the Days, it started off with me doing the music, and I came up with that piano loop and the drum beat and the bass line and everything, and then I think I just got the verse and the chorus sort of sorted, and then sent it over to Andy, and he then wrote the top line on it.
Yeah, so from there, I mean, this is kind of the process that we have for most of our songs, really, in that James will often start with the music, send it over to me, and I'll do the lyrics and melody. And from like a lyrical point of view, I think my sister was going through a bit of a tough time in her relationship, and I guess that has kind of influenced it somewhat. And yeah, it's about like, basically, you don't have to be stuck in a rut, and there will be someone out there who will appreciate you for who you are. So yeah, loves the Jobs You Hate is a great one live. Like it's a bit more of an argumentative number in terms of like lyrics.
Yeah.
A lot of the other songs that we play are quite romantic and I guess a bit more not chilled out, but yeah, Loves the Jobs You Hate is definitely more of a funky one. So that's fun. I always like Warm on a Cold Night as well.
Is that your favourite to perform?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably mine. I think I just like when it kicks in, and I think people recognise, well, most of the people we're playing to recognise that song straight away kind of thing. So
to keep up the energy, gin and tonic.
No alcoholism. I think it's just a South by, maybe it's a bit different because there's a lot of industry and stuff. But when we're on tour, generally, it's different every night. It's a different venue. It's a different atmosphere, and just having people there who know the songs and cheer when you start a track or singing along to parts, just like it's the best feeling in the world. Really, love it.
I think for anyone coming to South by for their first time to perform, it is overwhelming at first, just because there's so many artists like all here to do the same thing and I guess try and achieve the same
trying
things.
to make an impact.
Yeah, but I would say probably just don't look into it that much. Just do your thing basically.
Yeah.
And try not to worry. And I think like it is, everyone says it's a bit hit and miss in terms of the sound. Sometimes it can be a little bit rubbish because you've got 20 minutes to get on stage and
so keep
performing.
it simple. We've learned that the hard way after the first couple of gigs. Just keep it as simple setup as you can because you've got no time to set up most of the time.
Yeah, and be willing to make sacrifices on your own like sound in terms of like your monitors and things like that.
Well, so in the studio, our main focus is a Dave Smith Prophet 8, and we've got a 12 module and a Dave Smith Tempest.
So yeah, Dave Smith,
Dave
everything.
Smith. We love you, Dave.
Also, like we both have a Nord.
Yeah.
And then we've now both got like these lunch boxes, like not that you eat out of, but they're like 500 series modules that you slot into, and you can mix and match like preamps or EQs.
Yeah.
Compressors.
They're basically what in big studios where they have big rack gears, and normally you'd have to have huge amounts of space to store them. They're like now this big. And we also use not actual 808s, but lots of software like 808s, old samples of that, and plugins.
Yeah,
we love
all
the plugins.
sorts of magical things.
Yeah.
There is a full-length album coming up It's going to be in the summer. So, yeah, the summer. I'll say that. And we can't wait to put it out. It's going to be a mixture of songs that people have heard, but also at the same time there'll be a lot of new material. It's all very exciting. We can't wait.
Hi, I'm James.
I'm Andy. We are Honne, and you are watching Grammy Pro.